Hey gang, this is Vicki Kelly with the Golden Rule Trades. This weekend, I want to talk about something that has nothing to do with the charts and indicators. I want to talk about what I call your magic number. I recently read a newsletter from a trader who said she needed to make $300 a day and from trading in order to quit her job. She called it her freedom number. And if you're anything like me, you've probably calculated that number for yourself more times than you can count. I think I'm up to at least 772. What do I need to make each day to be able to walk away from my job or to be able to reproduce my income from trading? What number changes everything? Now, that is an important question, but today I want to offer a slightly different way to think about it as you set your goals for 2026, because I believe there are actually two magic numbers. The first one is obvious. How much do you need to consistently make from trading to cover your expenses? But the second one matters just as much and maybe even more, and that is how much do you need to have in the bank so that you are not trading with scared money? You might already be capable of making $300 to $500 a day in the market, and if so, you're closer than you think. But before relying on trading to pay the bills, I believe there's another threshold to cross. For me, and for anyone who asks for my advice, not financial advice, but my personal advice, that number is 1 year of living expenses sitting in the bank untouched. That's still a magic number, but it's a magic number of a different kind. It is your emotional freedom number. It's the number that allows you to come to the market without thinking, I have to make money today. It's a number that gives you permission to skip trades when the setups aren't really there, to follow your rules instead of your rent. When you have emotional freedom, trading stops being about extracting your electric bill from the market, and it starts being about alignment with your plan. One of my mentors shared a story that illustrates this perfectly. Early in his career, he traded for a firm where the first $500 he made each week was what fed his family. Everything after that was split with his employer. So what did he do? He grabbed profits quickly, in and out, over and over, just to secure that first $500. Those habits worked in survival mode, but they also wired fear and scarcity into his trading. Even after 40 years in the market, he still builds safeguards into his trading plan to counter those early habits. And he's very open about it because scared money leaves a mark. That's why I want you to think beyond the daily profit goal. Ask yourself, what is my emotional freedom number? What amount do I need sitting safely in the bank so that I don't need the market to cooperate today? Because when trading decisions are driven by bills instead of setups, your discipline erodes and a good month can disappear fast. So you plan for 2026. I want you to write down two numbers, your income goal and your emotional freedom number. One gives you direction, the other gives you peace. And trading with peace is how consistency is built. Now, I want to help you with your trading plan as you're setting your goals for 2026. That's why I'm offering my trading plan blueprint between now and the end of the year for only $47. I know you're buying presents, you're celebrating for the holidays, but this is the best $47 that you can spend for your trading, because this is what gets you the opportunity to set those goals, to think about what is going to align with your plan rather than just approaching the market every day, hoping that you'll be able to make some money. It is going to be a comprehensive look everywhere from what market am I going to trade? What time of day am I going to trade? The high level questions of why am I even doing this? What are my goals? And then the nitty gritty questions of what do I do when the electricity goes out or the exchange goes down? In this, there is a fill in the blank worksheet that you can use so that you can even write out your answers as you're going through this to help streamline the process for you. I want 2026 to be the best year trading that you've ever had. And having a trading plan is the very first step that you need in order for that to happen. So take the opportunity to grab this before the discount closes on December 31st. Stay safe out there and good luck trading.